Bexar County is changing its policy on criminal trespass charges. The change comes after deaths of homeless and mentally ill people in jail with that charge. Under the new rules, people will not be charged for criminal trespass if the offense occurs at a non-residential place. The person appears to be homeless or not on probation and does not have a violent history. We should note the new policy does not prevent officers from making an arrest. That means it's up to officers to follow the policy or not.